Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Aquarius for the week of December 17th. And I hope everyone's doing well. And I would also like to give a special thank you to all of you who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting noticed. And for all of the ones who's given thumbs up on my videos and the comments. Thank you very much for doing all of that for me. All right, you're starting out with the Chariot. There you go, determination, moving forward. You know, taking the bull by the horns. Definitely moving towards something that you wanted to achieve. For many of you, you know, you're getting out of situations that no longer serve you, and you're healing yourself as you do this. Maybe some of you are thinking of taking a trip this week, you know, looking into it, trying to make sure that you know, all the preparations are done correctly before you take off on your vacation, if this is what it is for many of you. But you're moving ahead. This is you having a direction and taking those steps to make it come about. So, wow. And the World card. So most definitely, you know, you've come to something that is done. Now that can be a job, a relationship, friendships, you know, it's not a bad thing. It just, you've grown out of something. And now you're starting over with fresh thoughts, fresh ideas, you know, and definitely looks like travel for many of you. Maybe you know, where I'm at, it's quite getting cold. It's almost, you know, winter. So maybe you're thinking of traveling abroad, you know, if you're fortunate enough for that. So you're looking into where you want to go, but you're moving away from something that is, you know, you've come to a completion, a finish line, crossroad, however you want to call it, and you're starting over now. Maybe this is your time to take a trip that you've always wanted to take, and you're doing it for yourself. And the Death card, yeah. You're letting go people, places, and things, shutting the doors, and you're okay with it now. You're understanding that, okay, it's taught me a lot. I'm glad that it's over, though, and you're forging ahead. So these are all about movement, going forward in a different direction. You know, you're taking the world, and you're understanding that it's time for you now to move yourself forward. Yeah, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been, you know, juggling things for quite some time, looks like, for many of you, you know, and you're trying to get everything in harmony and balance, and you like things to just go along in life uncomplicated, and you're just now realizing that you can only take care of yourself. You can't keep, you know, juggling everything for everybody else. So you're making decisions to, you know, take care of your next steps. And the Five of Cups. So most definitely, you know, moving forward. Yes, there's been some failures and regrets. That's natural, you know, but, you know, and disappointments. But you're realizing that with all those losses in your life over time, that it's taught you a lot. You know when to say enough is enough and, you know, walk away. And that, boy, that is a life learning situation for sure. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're just sitting there contemplating what your next move in life is going to look like. You know, you have enough, you're content, you know, you don't really need for anything in your life right now, but you want more. You know, you're not overly content. You're content, but not really. You want more. You're not quite sure what it is yet. You know, because we all have dreams, and this is yours, and now you're just contemplating, you know, what's going to be my next move. And the Hierophant. Well, maybe you're talking to somebody you know. You know, this could be a therapist, a friend, a teacher, you know, somebody that you have a lot of respect for, you know, that will tell you the truth, and you know, they won't do it hatefully or hurtfully. They just understand where you're coming from. They've been through a lot of experiences themselves, and now you've decided that, you know what, maybe I just need to open up a little bit more to others, because you know, a lot of times you keep to yourself and you don't let anybody know what's really going on. And this may be the week that you're opening up a little bit more to others so that they can not just give you advice, but understand why you're making the decisions you're making, and, you know, that sort of thing. And for others of you, this may be you trying to get some support, you know, not money wise, but verbally wise, and thinking of taking a course, something you always wanted to do. And that can be, you know, not going back to school as in, you know, reading, writing, and arithmetic, but it can be learning to do stained glass, you know, learning to do tarot cards. There's many different areas of schooling, and maybe you've decided to treat yourself to something that you've always wanted to do this week. And the Six of Rods. Look at you go. You're definitely making some good decisions for your own peace of mind here, which is very nice. And you know you've been through a lot, and this is like your victory lap. You know, you're telling others and yourself, I've earned this, and that's how it's going to be. Yeah. And the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away and you're okay with it. You know, yes, you're a little bit disappointed, you know, to abandon something you've put a lot of heart and soul into. But you're also realizing you need to make this withdrawal for yourself, for your own sanity, because you're realizing that the more that you put into this situation, it's not really giving you any kind of return. It's not giving you the satisfaction in your heart for what you know it should be doing. So you're just going to walk away. You're going to leave this behind you and move on to totally different things in your life. And the Queen of Cups. So most definitely, you know, something in your life is definitely changing. You know, this could be a new romance coming in for some of you as well, you know. But you're following your intuition. You're learning to trust yourself more this week, you know. And you're developing more significant, I don't want to say feelings, that sounds weird, development within within the immediate family. You know, maybe you've been on the outs over who knows what, and you know, you're coming back together. Ooh, and the Ace of Cups. So most definitely, you know, and it's going to overflow in many directions. You know, heart, love, peace, passion, you know, and nobody's judging anymore. And the more that you let people in and help them understand where you're going and what your process of thought is, you know, it's just going to pour more happiness and love and that into you. So that's very nice to see. And nobody's judging, you know, and as you allow the universe to give you, it opens you up to be able to giving to others. So that's very nice to see for many of you. And the Moon card, yeah, and in turn it will shift many areas of your life. You know, there's no more mysteries. It's like you dreamed this, that you've wanted it, and yes, we're all a little bit afraid sometimes to make those first steps, but you've realized that you've overcoming your fears and you're moving yourself forward. And you've lost some sleep over, you know, these decisions in your life, but you also, like I said, following your intuition. You know it's time for you to change in order for the future to come of what you're dreaming it to be. So you're, you know, getting on that path and you're going forward, and, you know, it's going to change a lot of things in your life. People, the way they talk to you and deal with you, and you're okay with all of it because now you're doing this for you this time. It's all about yourself, and that's a good place. Oh, and look at that. The Two of Cups. Love fulfillment, partnerships, you know, mentally attracting somebody who is on the same path as you. You know, and this could be an old friend that you know, offers you a cup of love, or just, you know, and it can be companionship. It doesn't mean you have to live with this person. This could be just somebody that you just truly get along with. So that's very nice to see. So at the end of this, you know, everything's going to go the way that you want it to. So that's such a beautiful go for you. You know, love and happiness is coming your way. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But your cards are all about movement and self-preservation. All right. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do reach or seek expert advice before making a decision. There you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.